Earvin Magic Johnson launches NFT Collection on NBA Top Shot. The world of digital currency is not for the squeamish. The emerging, evolving marketplace will take a while to settle into the final form. However, the believers who are willing to invest and believe will continue their participation in the industry despite its volatility. You can now add Earvin Magic Johnson to that list. For today's video, exclusive for NFT Nuggets members, we're going to talk more about the basketball legend and his launch into the digital art market. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This new set of NFTs is the latest initiative from player and entrepreneur Magic Johnson. The sports world has been exploring the boundaries between real and digital, with franchises in America leading the way. I'm really excited to partner with NBA Top Shot to release my first NFTs and bring some of my favorite moments from my career to fans everywhere, Johnson tweeted today. As stated on Top Shot's website, the collection will drop on June 7 and be composed of 1,600 NFT packs that include moments from Magic Johnson's career, which cost about a whopping $399 per pack. The company said 1,200 of the packs will be airdropped to people with a Top Shot score of at least 150,000, and the remaining 400 will be freely available regardless of a buyer's score. NBA Top Shot is a decentralized game built on the blockchain created by Dapper Labs in 2019. Flow is an Ethereum-based proof-of-stake blockchain designed specifically for NFT collectibles and crypto games. Unique blockchain tokens like NFTs represent ownership over special pieces of digital artwork. Athletes and celebrities are using them as collectible items for their fans, becoming popular with collectors. Former Lakers player Metta World Peace launched a line of sneaker-themed NFTs called Metta Design Souls on Solana last March. This is in collaboration with Blank Souls. Magic Johnson played basketball as a forward for the Los Angeles Lakers. With that team, he won 5 championships and was chosen as Most Valuable Player 3 times. Aside from that, he appeared in 12 All-Star games. The league and Johnson are betting that people will pay for a uniquely packaged clip. With proprietary stats, serial numbers, and other info, it's almost always free to find on the internet. The NBA is more relaxed about online highlights than other sports leagues in the United States. Dapper Labs and Top Shot will release this content in NFT format, which means it can't be copied or duplicated. It will feature some of the best moments from Johnson's career. This is the latest venture for Magic Johnson, whose 4-part Apple TV Plus docuseries about his life and career, They Call Me Magic, which premiered last month. Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar are also participating in a future project for Hulu that will document the Lakers' run in the 1980s. The counterpunch, if you will, to the controversial HBO docudrama about that era winning time, one of the main details criticized is the historical inaccuracies in and for its portrayal of Jerry West, the Hall of Fame player and longtime Lakers executive. This could probably also be the reason why Johnson has said he won't watch it, but that doesn't matter in terms of if people are going to watch it or not. Ratings have been solid, so it will get a second season on HBO. The Johnson documentary details both the championship seasons of the Lakers dynasty as well as Johnson's HIV diagnosis in 1991 that effectively ended his Lakers career, along with his relationship with his son EJ, who came out in 2013. The two now have a strong relationship, but getting there wasn't easy. For a guy like Magic Johnson, whose life seemingly became an open book the moment he announced to the world that he was HIV positive, it seems like all the cards are on the table. All about this NBA icon seems common knowledge. This includes his personal life, his all-time great NBA career, and his rise as an entrepreneur. However, there might be some things that some of his fans are not aware of. So while we're here are some things you didn't know about Earvin Magic Johnson, from his mother's stance on his nickname to his presence in the music and gaming industries. Earvin Johnson Jr. grew up singing on street corners and playing basketball on local playgrounds. He'd be at his court by 7:30 every day, practicing moves he saw while watching games with his dad. His hard work paid off. Earvin Johnson Jr. became an international basketball star known as Magic. Junior high wasn't always perfect for Johnson. He had a childhood nickname that didn't reflect what he was doing in the main high school, but after one incredible freshman year and a sports writers initiative, his name started to match what he was actually doing on the basketball court. Professional sports writer Fred Stabley Jr. witnessed the 15-year-old Johnson score 36 points, 16 rebounds, and 16 assists. At the end of the game, he decided to give Johnson a new nickname, Magic. The name is now among the most iconic nicknames in NBA history. One of the most significant moments in NBA history happened on April 19, 1979. The number 1 pick in the draft used to be determined between the worst team of each conference. The Bulls had conducted a fan poll that asked heads or tails. Heads won by an extensive margin. Tails would have bought Magic to Chicago. The Bulls were struggling on the court because of injuries and off-season coaching changes. The Lakers had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on their team, but they were struggling. And although the Lakers had a high draft pick, they ended up in a coin flip that was won by the Jazz. It turned out as beneficial for the Lakers because they won the coin flip and ended up in second place during the season. The Bulls drafted David Greenwood, who had a solid NBA career, but was nowhere near the caliber of Magic Johnson. Again, this coin flip was crucial for the Lakers as well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's growing frustration with the team was starting to impact their season. Magic Johnson changed his mind when he played alongside Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so it also changed the NBA in many ways. It's absurd to say that Chicago was not lucky after they lost in the coin flip because they drafted future Hall of Famers Michael Jordan. Jordan's success makes it the best coin flip loss in Chicago history. Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Casey Jones, Jerry Lucas, Quinn Buckner, Clyde Lovellette, and Anthony Davis are members of the exclusive club of people who won an NCAA championship, an NBA title, and an Olympic gold medal. The only missing is Magic Johnson. The rivalry between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird began in college in the 1979 NCAA championship game. Johnson's team from Michigan State won against Bird's team from Indiana State, 75-64. This was the opening drumbeat to the greatest basketball rivalry ever, one that we would watch in the NBA for many years. Magic went on to have an incredible NBA career, including winning 5 championships with the Lakers. He was one of the best point guards the league has ever seen, given his accomplishments in just a short amount of playing time. His basketball career was rounded off with him helping to win the gold medal at the 1992 Olympics as part of a dream team, the greatest collection of talent in basketball history. It was one of the most iconic performances in Magic Johnson's career when he led his team to a Game 6 victory in the 1980 NBA Finals. But something strange happened after the game, which only the protagonist knew about. As the Lakers head to Philadelphia for Game 6, up to 3 versus 2 against the 76ers, rookie Magic Johnson winked at his coach and said, "Never fear, EJ is here." He then starts the game at the center in place of the injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Putting up a performance for the ages, he helps them secure their first championship in Los Angeles. Johnson led his team in scoring, rebounding, and assist. He shot 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. He describes this as one of the greatest performances ever for him. The Lakers won the series against the Sixers 123-107. Magic Johnson won the finals MVP. He was the only player to have an MVP as a rookie. His stats include 21.5 points and 11.2 rebounds per game in Series 4 of the championship series. It's no secret Flea, the bassist of the rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers, is an avid LA Lakers fan, so the fact they have a song dedicated to one of the best players in the organization's history shouldn't come as a surprise. The song Magic Johnson pays homage to the basketball great by mentioning his accomplishments from playing and his motley crew of NBA teammates. The Mother's Milk track starts with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the one and only know if his kind sits in a throne. James Worthy's Hot with the Tomahawk takes it to the hole, Make Your Mama Talk. AC Green, From the Hand of a Man Named AC Green, Slam So Hard, Break Your TV Screen. And Byron Scott's contribution, Scott stops, pops, and drops it in on his way back, Get a Little Skin. And in October 1991, the Lakers superstar took a routine physical for a life insurance policy. A few days later, he was called into the doctor's office and his life as well as the NBA was changed forever. It was the day when Magic Johnson tested positive for HIV. During that time, the disease has been around for nearly a decade, claiming over 14,000 lives in the 80s. On November 7, a 5-time NBA champion made a public announcement that he would retire from the game of basketball, vowing to battle this deadly disease. 3 decades later, his contagious smile is still around. And basketball thing aside, that's what matters the most. There you have our NFT Nugget video for today. So, what do you think about this step that NBA did? Are you willing to spend that amount of money for NFT? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell and like this video. If you think that we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. Just one share is enough for us, for you to show your appreciation for the commitment and hard work we all put together in creating this video that teaches and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. And you don't know that one share could go a long way. And keep in mind that no matter how many times you're gonna watch this video, you won't see any results unless you take action. Goodbye and see you at the next one.